Oh, hi. Awkward. I know. It's been a while since I have uploaded anything. And I feel like I owe you guys an explanation as to what is happening and why I disappeared the way I disappeared. Because this last year, I disappeared quite a few times. This year was intense for me. You might be wondering where I went, where I've been, why I've disappeared. You may not. For all I know, you didn't even notice. Could be, I don't know. But there is a lot that happened to me on this last year and on the last, especially the last half of the year, where my life just shit. I'm okay, of course. But I can start by saying, of course, I mean, this year started a little bit with there was something I really wanted to do in my life at that time, January, February. I mean, it was something I really wanted to do, and then something happened which blocked my ability to do that for another entire year, which changed the entire plan and perspective that I had for my year drastically, right? So of course I felt a little lost at that time. So what I did, as you may or may not know, is that I was spending a lot of time in the UK because I went there for work. I found a job watching for a kid, which I adore very much, and I went to take care of him. In July, at some point, I got very, very sick. Something with my digestive tract issue kind of thing. To this day I still don't very much understand what exactly it was. But it's fine now, or mostly fine. There was something that kept occurring with me, which was I would get this very severe, and when I say severe, I mean severe anxiety attacks. Very bad. I felt like I would be having a heart attack, and my chest would hurt, and I would get palpitations, and I would feel dizzy, and I couldn't breathe, and I was about to die. It started with them being once every, I don't know, few days, once a week, whatever. But then it started happening several times a day, and it was horrible. Obviously, at that point, I realized, okay, it's not a heart attack, because if it was, I would have fucking already died. But still, it was the thought of what if it is this time kept lingering, right? Which would make the attacks 1,000 times worse. So I had to leave the UK earlier than I wanted to. I wanted to leave in September. I ended up leaving August. It's just a month, but still, And I went to Colombia, and I went to see a doctor there, which my family relies on a lot, who checked me, and everything was fine, and apparently there was just something with my digestive tract, and I had to do a whole bunch of detoxing and cleaning up my body and vitamins, and all natural, because I don't necessarily like to do medical things unless it's actually needed. So I disappeared for a few months. You probably noticed around August, September, I think. And then I came back. It was great, and I kept playing, and then in October another big thing happened. It's not a big deal, it's fine, but I have been getting a few random text messages from some of you guys, I'm assuming, asking me about the Quixster, who was my boyfriend. There is a lot of gameplays I have with him, and then suddenly there's nothing, especially with him. We did break up. We're fine. It was a decision we did pretty it was the right thing at the time, and I can tell you why. I am from Mexico. I live in Mexico. He lives in the US, and I don't have a visa at the moment. I may be getting one soon, but I don't know. And at that time I didn't know what was happening, and there was so much happening with my life and with his life also, that us trying to make it work without being able to see each other because his job doesn't let him leave the US and my situation doesn't let me go, it wasn't being good to say, you know. So we broke up. We're still in communication, we're very good friends, but we're not together anymore. So in case you're wondering where he is, he's good. He has his channel. I'm gonna put it in the comments, in the description. You can find him. He's fine, we're fine, but we're not together anymore. Yeah. So then after a good amount of time working on myself, and I took a break from social media, and like, if you followed me on all my social media, you would have seen that I also disappeared from Instagram and TikTok, because I was trying to fix myself, you know. Something that happens is that I lost myself too much to this situation. Both situations, both my situation with my ex and my situation with my body. And I stopped being who I was, because I was either worried about my relationship or I was worried about my body, and I wasn't being me anymore, and I wasn't enjoying the things I used to enjoy, and I wasn't feeling the way I used to feel. I wasn't doing anything. Like, I was like a little fucking potato trying to fix situations but feeling lost as shit. Anyways, after a good amount of work on myself and some counseling, I fixed everything that was happening. I fixed my body, which is fine now, mostly. I still maybe get a little digestive situation here and there, and maybe an anxiety attack once in a while, but I know what it is, so it's fine now, and I can control it perfectly fine. But now that everything is solved, and I have fixed my situation, and now I don't have attention or worries on any of the sizes, and the sizes on this, I'm sorry, I didn't have a script prepared. I'm kind of just babbling. Now that I have all of that out of the way, I can focus on me now, and what I like, and what I want to do, what I love, what I don't, and it's great. But it's also taken a lot of my attention, because I lost myself so hard to this situation that now that I'm building myself back up, in a way that is a little bit new. Like, it's not exactly what I was before, if you know what I mean. It's not bad. I think it's better, but it's just a thing. So during this last few months after I fixed my body and I fixed the situation, since November that I came back to Mexico, I've been spending time with my family, with my friends, getting my communication people back on me, you know what I mean? Like, friends that I haven't seen for years, see them. Friends I haven't talked to, who were there for me all the time, talk to them again. My family was all here for the holidays. I spent a lot of time with them. I've been spending a lot of time writing. It turns out I really love writing stories, and I'm doing a lot of that. So that is why I have been not present in YouTube at all. But I will be back soon. I'm uploading this video right now, but in the next couple days you can expect the gameplay, and the gameplays will continue. But I just wanted to tell you, why it is that I have been thinking a lot about YouTube, and if I wanted to continue my channel or not. Of course, because I'm trying to find myself. Sorry, I'm playing with these little things. It's helping me focus in a way. I've been trying to decide whether I wanted to continue my channel on YouTube or not for a while now, for a few months now. I've decided I will. So that's why I'm making this video. The reason why I was thinking whether I wanted to continue it or not was for the same exact reason. I didn't know what I wanted. Do I want to do that? Do I want to continue it? Because believe it or not, it takes commitment to do a YouTube channel like that. sometimes you get a lot of followers, sometimes you get a lot of comments and support, and some other times you get mean comments, spam, threats, and weird things like that, or just nothing. And it feels like everything that you're doing for the channel is for nothing because nobody's watching it. Or that's how it feels, you know? But then I started reflectioning on it, and I was like, okay, well, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of me? If I do continue this channel, what is the purpose of it? Like, is the purpose for me to play video games because I like them? Sure, I like them, but that's not the purpose of the channel. I could play it by myself if I wanted to without a single issue, and without having to worry about, oh my god, I have to upload a gameplay tomorrow, kind of thing. And then I really took a look at it, and I was able to notice and look at the fact that I had lost the purpose of my channel in the first place. And the purpose of my channel was to make people smile, laugh, enjoy, entertain in any way that I could. Because since I was little, I've been watching gameplays. And when I'm upset, when I'm sad, when I don't know what to do, when I'm bored even, I will watch gameplays. And the YouTubers that I have followed for forever always have me smiling or cheer me back up in a way. And I realized that is something I want to do for people. That is something that I want to be for someone. Even if I only have one follower. If I only have one follower, then I'm doing my job right, so long as that one follower is smiling or laughing or just taking out the boredom by watching my videos. And that is the entire purpose of my channel. And I was like, fuck. I was so absorbed in everything that was occurring that I forgot that that was the purpose. So now it's back. And the purpose is back. And I'm like, okay. So that is what made me decide I'm going to keep the channel open. So I will. I expect to be uploading as often as I was, which was like a day yes, a day no, a day yes, a day no, in like a couple days. That should start again. I will keep you posted on what my activities are and what I'm gonna do. Also, if you follow my other social media, if you wanted to get in communication with me, if you wanted to write to me, if you wanted to text me, if you wanted to suggest a game, if you wanted to ask me about my anxiety and how I got over it, if you wanted to anything, just please. It's in my description. My Facebook page, my Instagram, and my TikTok are there. You don't have to follow me if you don't want to. You don't have to. I'm not doing this to ask you to follow me on those platforms. But if you wanted to reach out to me for whatever reason, you always can. I always respond, especially if it's a question. If it's just like a reaction to something, sometimes not. But if it's like a question, or you're like legitimately asking me a question, I will answer. Or wanting to hear something from me, or recommending something, I will hear you. I will read it, and I will answer. So yeah, thank you for your support this whole time that I've been here since the beginning, which has been more than a year now in my channel. Yeah, thank you for that. And thank you for still being there if you are. And if you're watching this, it means you are. So, thank you. And I hope to keep bringing you a smile, or a laugh, or entertainment on this time that I'm going to continue with the channel. Yeah. So that's all I had to say for now. You'll have my... I know this video was a little bit more on the serious side. You're not used to me. You're used to the me that starts like, whee! Kind of situation. That'll come back. But I just kind of wanted to have an actual conversation. Well, it's not really a conversation because I'm staring at myself in the camera as I'm talking. But like, I'm directing the communication to whoever watches this in the future, you know. But yeah. So, thank you. Truly. And I promise I will do my best to bring you a smile and make you happy in any way that I can. And if you need anything, please reach out to me. Truly, I will answer. So happy holidays, even though they already happened, but happy new year, because it is now the new year. I'm kind of a bit shocked about it, but alright. And yeah,